The motion is that the motion be agreed to, and I give the call to the member for Reid.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. And following on from the member for Griffin, I note that he was quick to point out those that had, on this side, that had some opinions against the ABC. But I can tell you that proudly back in January I outed myself on this topic, and it's got nothing to do with the pink shirt I'm wearing today. I outed myself in support of the ABC. I love the ABC and my electorate loves the SBS. Monday nights on the ABC are my favourite. 7 p.m. news with Juanita Phillips, 7:30 where Sarah Ferguson is doing a fine job covering for Lee Sales. 8 o'clock Australian Story kicks off with Caroline Jones. Media Watch with Paul Barry back at the helm. Then, of course, Q&A with Tony Jones. And, Deputy Speaker, I reckon I want to come out with this now. I reckon he's a swinger. And when I say that, I mean voter, of course. And Deputy Speaker, you can take that as a comment. I had the honour of being mentioned this year, surprise, surprise, in the first question of Q&A, with relevance to this particular topic. And who knows, gratuitous act of self-promotion, one day I might even get to appear on the show. Deputy Speaker, my father-in-law is a cocky. He's about 90 k's from here in Gundagai. He runs a cattle property. I've spent many, many hours in cattle yards working alongside him, and I know the vital role that the ABC plays in regional Australia. As for the SBS, as the member for Reid, I am the member of one of the most multiculturally diverse seats in federal parliament. As of the 2011 census, 55.1% of the people of Reid are born overseas and 61% speak a language other than English. The SBS plays a vital role with these people. And following on from what everyone has said here today, with the relevance to the comments that the Minister for Communications has made, re the ABC board, charter and structure, it has served the Australian people well for a long time now, and it will continue to do so. And any attempt and claims by the member for Griffin Reid dog whistling, they should be treated with the respect that they deserve, and that is none. The ABC should report without fear or favour, and put simply, both sides should get cranky with the way they report from time to time. Government is responsible, and the angle I want to bring to this today is a commercial angle, because I note that one after the other, and I don't know whether the member for Werriwa was actually a lawyer, but I note that of the other 5 speakers, 4 at least are lawyers, and if the member for Werriwa was one, we've got 5 out of 5. I come from a commercial background. What I want to bring to this debate today is the commercial aspect. We in government spend taxpayers' money, and we must do so wisely. Traditionally, businesses in this country operate a profit and loss statement. They have 2 sides, a revenue side and an expense side. And by deducting the expenses from the revenue, you come up with the bottom line, EBITDA. The problem with the ABC is it isn't a commercial operation. It only has expenses. It doesn't have revenue. So we have a job, considering we are spending $1.4 billion of taxpayers' money, to review not only now, but I would say continually, the efficiency of the operation. We owe it. Why? Because we're also at a fiscal crossroads. Those opposite have left us in a situation where we have $123 billion worth of debt in the out years of the budget and a combined $673 billion. If we were ever going to be serious about efficiency and looking after taxpayers' money, now is not only the time, it must be the time. So, although you would hope that the fact that could we run the ABC, and I'll propose this as a rhetorical question, if we could run the ABC 25% cheaper today and get the same result, would we do it? The answer on this side, in the government side, is yes. You would assume that's a rhetorical question. However, with a motion of this nature, the problem is that you can't assume that. Those opposite, I believe, would not want to do that. And that's the problem. That is the commercial acumen that is lacking from this debate, the commercial acumen that I'm attempting to bring to this debate, and I believe the process that the Minister for Communications has initiated is the right one. It will come up with the right result, putting taxpayers and the dollars they spend front and centre of our minds, as it should be the backbone of a coalition Tony Abbott government. Thank you, Deputy Speaker.
I thank the member.